Sonia Ray here from Sterling Results Fitness Club. This is my podcast on the power of me. As I mentioned, if it's your first time tuning in, it's not about the power of Sonia, it's the power of you. The power within yourself, and we call that the power of me. In my first podcast, I talked about that you could be anything you want to be. But you have to probably, to get there, have a plan of action. So, there's a long way between making a decision that you want to be something and actually getting there. And that gap is a real plan. It's a real step about how we can go from A to B. So let's have a look. What would you like to do? Do you want to lose 5 kilos of weight? Do you want to get toner, have sexy arms for summer? Do you want to run a half marathon? What is it that you would like to do? And we'll stick with fitness for the moment because it fits in with what we're talking about. Let me show you a picture of where I was several years ago. I say many, but it does feel like many. About 10 years ago, I was overweight. And as you can see, I needed to change. And what I did over the next period of time was I changed so much that I was able to run a half marathon 3 years later. So what caused me to be able to go from someone who was just getting larger and larger to someone who completed a half marathon in just over 2 hours? I took a plan and I did it step by step. I didn't wake up one morning fat and wake up the next morning and do 20 Ks. In fact, I didn't even run on that first day. I had no idea what running was. I actually didn't even like walking. Most of us, as you know, probably drive up to the door, find a park outside the door where we're going to, and walk straight in. We don't like that extra bit of physical activity, especially if we've never been a fit person or an exercise person. But if you want to change, you have the power inside to make a difference. It's about wanting that decision, making a plan, causing an action. So what did I do? I realised I was going to be unhealthy. I was probably going to have massive health issues. So I did join a gym. I did start going. But I started going by doing very simple things. I hopped on a treadmill. Now today you could walk outside and enjoy a walk outside, but I didn't like walking at all, so I had to do something just to help me start. And I remember phoning a friend. It was about a month, maybe 2 months into the circuit. And I rang her up and I said, oh, you'd never guess what I've done. I've just walked 2 kilometres an hour, 2 kilometres at 6 kilometres an hour. Now, if you think about that, that isn't much. But it was such a milestone, it was such a major achievement because I had done something I'd never done before. And now I had my head, my heart in the right spot. I had the power of me to make a difference. 3 years later, I ran the Sydney Half Marathon. Took a long way to get there, but I did it. Plan of action helped me get there. You have the power of you in you. You can do anything you want to do. If you need any help, buzz me, send me a note. I'm here to help you. Sonia Ray, have a great day. In fact, have a sterling day.